Good morning everyone. Welcome to Ujjwala Academy. So today we will discuss the MCQs of 23rd May, and you can also join us on our Telegram channel where we upload all these PPTs and you can do multiple revision of them. So work hard, be consistent, regularly watch our videos, and let's start our today's MCQs. But before that, let's see what are the topics which we are going to cover in today's lecture. So here is the list is given. And you have to take a pause when you see question on the screen. You have to answer it first, then see the explanation part and try to get at least 7 questions correct out of 10. So let's start with question number 1. So question number 1 is with reference to World Health Assembly. Statement first, it is the highest health policy setting body of the world. Second, India is a member nation of World Health Assembly. So here the correct option is C, that means both the given statements are correct. So it is a composition of health ministers from member state and is a key decision making body of the WHO, and the members of the assembly meet annually in Geneva during the month of May, and the main task of this WHA are to decide major policy questions, to approve the WHO work program and budget, and elect its Director General. And context is that recently at latest session of World Health Assembly, around 120 countries including India backed the resolution to conduct investigation on China over the origin of COVID-19. Now question number 2 is with reference to endemic diseases. Statement first, endemic diseases have a constant presence within a given geographic region or population group. Second, the responsibility of protecting against the endemic disease is on the government. So the option which is correct is A, that is one only, and statement second is incorrect because the responsibility of protecting against endemic diseases it shifts from the government to the individual. When epidemics become endemic, and an endemic disease is a disease which has a constant presence within a given geographic area or population group, and this means that the individual themselves will be responsible for managing risk from the disease and seeking care. And as for mathematical modeling, if RO, which is the rate at which the virus is transmitted, is equal to 1, then the disease is an endemic. And context is that WHO has warned that like HIV, COVID-19 could become an endemic and may never go away. And if this would happen, it becomes very threatening condition. Now question number 3 is with reference to Pinanga andamanensis. Statement first, it is a palm tree endemic to the Andaman Islands. Second, the IUCN status of the avenue tree is vulnerable. So here the correct option is A, that is one only, and statement second is incorrect because it is a critically endangered species of palm and endemic to the South Andaman Island, and its entire population of some 600 specimens naturally occur only in a tiny evergreen forest pocket in South Andaman, Mount Herath National Park. And context is that the Jawaharlal Nehru Tropical Botanic Garden and Research Institute has successfully cultivated the species in its campus. So that's the good news. And by conserving its germplasm on Indian mainland, this institute can ensure its continued survival in the event of its original home getting wiped out by a natural calamity. Now question number 4 is Shekatkar committee recently news is related to which of the following? So the correct option is B, that means creating border infrastructure. So the central government has accepted the 3 important recommendations of the committee of experts under the chairmanship of B. Shekatkar related to border infrastructure, and the recommendations are outsourcing road construction work beyond optimal capacity of BRO, and it has been made mandatory to adapt engineering procurement contract mode for execution of all work costing more than rupees 100 crore. Then introduction of modern construction plants, equipment and machineries has been implemented by delegating enhanced procurement powers from 7.5 crore to rupees 100 crore to BRO for domestic and foreign procurement. And then with the adoption of EPC, that is engineering procurement contract mode of execution, it is mandatory to award work only when 90% of the statutory clearance have been obtained. Now question number 5 is Damodar river originates from which of the following state of India? So the correct option is C, that is Jharkhand. So the Damodar river rises in the Palma hills of the Chota Nagpur plateau in Jharkhand, and the river flows through two states, Jharkhand and West Bengal, and the river is 541 km long and has a number of tributaries like Barakar, which is most significant, Konar, Bokaro and Haharo. And earlier the river used to cause devastating flood, earning the name Sorrow of Bengal. Now here question for you is, which river is called Sorrow of Bihar? And now on the Damodar river, it is dammed by constructing numerous dams for the generation of hydroelectric power. And the context is that Government of India, West Bengal and World Bank signed a loan agreement of a $145 million project to improve irrigation services and flood management in the Damodar Valley command area in West Bengal. Now question number 6 is, recently the term Amphan was in news. Statement first, the name has been given to a super cyclone. Second, it was originated in the Bay of Bengal. Third, cyclone Amphan has potential to cause extensive damage. Fourth, Amphan is the first super cyclonic storm in the Bay of Bengal since 1999 Orissa cyclone. So here the correct option is D, that is all of the above. So the area of low pressure is favorable environment for further development with good equatorward outflow, warm sea surface temperature and low vertical wind shear. And on October 29, 1999, a super cyclone with a wind speed of 300 mph had struck Odisha, making it probably the greatest cyclonic disaster ever recorded in the last century. Now question number 7 is, consider the following statements regarding Nathula Pass and Nakula Pass. Statement first, both the passes are situated in Sikkim. Second, Nakula Pass connects Sikkim with Tibet, while Nathula Pass connects with Myanmar. Third, recent face-off between India and China troops took place at Nakula. We have to find out incorrect statement. So option will be B, that means statement second is incorrect because both are mountain passes in the Himalayas in Sikkim and connects Indian state of Sikkim with China's Tibet Autonomous Region. And Nakula sector is a pass at a height of more than 5,000 meter above mean sea level in the state of Sikkim, and at Muguthang the road on the Chinese side is motorable and on the Indian side it is remote area. And in Nathula it is one of 3 open trading border posts between India and China, and the other are Shipkila in Himachal Pradesh and Lipu Lake at the transaction point of Uttarakhand, that is in India, Nepal and China. So all are important because all are in news. Now again you have to identify the location of Nathula Pass and Nakula Pass. Let's say the map number 1 and this is map number 2, then you have to answer it. Now question number 8 is, recently COVID reproduction number was in news. Statement first, reproduction number is the average number of individuals infected by each infectious person. Second, the basic reproduction number, that is R0, is used to measure the transmission potential of a disease. So the correct option here is C, that means both the given statements are correct. And the study found significant positive effects of wind speed, precipitation and diurnal temperature on reproduction number. And the study shows how it is impacted by weather in each location captured in the relative COVID-19 risk due to weather. And CRW, which means COVID-19 risk due to weather, scores only give relative risk due to weather, assuming all else is equal across location or within a location over time. Now question number 9 is, which of the following are the member country or countries common in J group and Quad group? I hope you can answer it correctly, and the option is C, that is India. So fundamentally, J exemplifies the Indo-Pacific tenor that Japan, USA and India are currently advocating. So it includes Japan, India and USA. Besides, the arrival of J is not a reset to the Quad, which include 4 countries: Australia, India, Japan and US. So do remember it. Now question number 10 is, Cook Strait separates island of which of the following country? So the correct option is B, that is New Zealand. So here is the map is given. You can see here is the Cook Strait, and it is a strait that separates the North and South Islands of New Zealand, and it connects the Tasman Sea on the northwest with the South Pacific Ocean on the southeast. So that's all in our today's MCQs. Hope you guys are liking the lecture, and if you want to contact us, these are the details. We are always there to help you and to solve your genuine queries, and if you want information regarding UPPSC, we are willing to provide you that. So stay safe, stay healthy, have a nice day and thank you.